So much dust. Ugh, dust everywhere. Oh, that's new.
Just a nine. This is Doc Disappointment.
Hello? Doc, is that you?
I'm afraid there's been a slight misunderstanding.
The plans.
Those plans Mr. Dutz delivered to you?
You have them.
Yeah, I've got the plans with me.
Build it here.
You want me to build it here? But I thought it was supposed to keep an eye on the villagers in the jungle.
Build it now.
Oh, okay, don't get cross. I guess I can do that. Annyeonghaseyo, Azalea, Accumulators. I'm so not doing this next season. My name is Jestix, and welcome to episode number 19 here on the Channel 64 SMP server. And I was just dusting some of our artworks in the art gallery that we built last episode. I think I'm going to stay away from this place. It's freaking me out. But I have an urge. I have an urge to do a build. But first, what have we been doing between episodes? Well, the group we, as in all of us on the server, we've worked so hard and we've actually finished this entire block. And I really want to show off what everyone's done. So let's start here at this end. So Errington's did this whole block, starting here with this abandoned shop with the broken windows and sort of overgrown inside. Moving along then to... don't ask. Then we have this very tall tower here with a little walkway across into this building that has a lovely little butcher shop at the bottom. And there's our butcher. Hello. Yeah, okay. Yes, and then around here, we've got this huge great block. Let's go up the top first. This is what P-Pop's done, and I love it so much. It's like a traditional English row of terrace houses. And if any of you know English houses, these have been done to absolute perfection. Let's start going in this end one here. So we've got the really narrow hallway, which is very, very typical of English houses, especially of this style. Going to the left here into the living room with your fireplace. Up the back, we've got a little compact kitchen, a sink and a kitchen roll holder, little worktop and a cooker. Let's quickly whiz upstairs. Look, there's even a place to hang your coat and as you come through the door. Pictures as we go up the stairs here. I've got a little box bedroom at the back with bunk beds, very compact. And then another bedroom here with a little heater there in the corner. And then at the back, the bathroom with the bath, the sink, and the WC. Again, it's just a body. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Let's go through the back and I'll show you. This is really cool. If we come out the back door, each of these houses has their own separate garden. So this is P-Pop's garden that they put together with a little bird bath here. We've got the striped lawn, little seating area and a washing line. But if I just go into our free cam, next door, this is my garden. So I've done a little border of flowers around the outside, a little tree at the bottom, our rotary washing line there on our crazy paving patio, and a little barbecue. Then we go along to the next one. This is Terek's. We've got a lovely little swing chair at the back, little bed here for growing some plants, and a bit more of a posher barbecue than mine. We go to the next one, which is Dave's. He's been really busy. And then finally, we've got Errington's with his very posh hot tub at the back, and this lovely little raised patio area here. And oh, they're so good. And it's really nice to get all this area together and complete. And now I want to show you something a little bit spooky, a little bit scary. It's a lovely part of this build done by Terek. And the thing about this bit is that You couldn't have done this before the lighting changes because you'd have just had mobs spawning. But now we can be a bit more creative with our lighting, a bit more ambient. So if we come through these little flaps here into this little secret back door, can I get in? Oh, there we go. Look at this. Look at the atmosphere created by these candles. And it's completely spawn proof. It's such a lovely, moody, spooky build. And I love it. I love it to bits. But speaking of builds, oh, you're going to get me clipping all over the place here. We need to do this big one. I think the doc told us to do it. It might have been a dream, but I don't want to upset him, so I think we should just get to it straight away. So in this spooky building, we wave our magic feather to begin the giant time lapse. Woo! Time lapse finally done. Oh, it was a task. It was one heck of a task. Probably about 12 hours in the building, about three months in planning. But I'm so glad I chose to take this on. And thank you to all the server members that visited me whilst I was building it, just to give me some moral support, because it was one heck of a task to get complete. But I'm so happy with how it's come out. And the thing I love about it so much is that it kind of encompasses all the different things that I've learned from building on the server throughout this season over what is nearly a year now, which has gone so quick and we've had so much fun. But let's take a look. Let's get into the free cam so we can see this thing in its full glory. Oh, look at her. Just detail absolutely everywhere. Inspiration-wise, I mean, we're going off the fish. It's a very similar style, and a lot of the techniques I've used are very similar to what we did when we built the fish. So just breaking up these big flat surfaces with lots of different blocks to give us that depth, that texture. Coming down to the legs here, we've got our wheels, which we've used in so many different builds, but they just work. They're perfect for the joints of the legs. And then the connections, if you remember the robot, the legs there, we used the same warped wood in the middle to give us that pop of colour, with the deep slate stairs and the walls on the outside, giving it that almost sort of spinal column look, bringing it up here as well to connect these giant sort of downward thrusting engines. I even built little fans inside. The coloration here, having the green, which is sort of representative, like maybe these were, when they were brand new, were completely green, but over time sort of the paint's peeled away to reveal the iron below, which is rusted into this red colour. Coming down here to the face, more details. We've got our observer there, same as the fish, with our little flashing light. And around the front here, our mandibles, using the lever trick that we used on the seaplane to give us that diagonal that so few blocks can give you in Minecraft. Coming back round here, let's take a look at the butt. Oh, it's all about the butt. Again, I think I mentioned this when I did the fish. When you're doing a big build like this, you can end up with these sort of big, flat, bare spaces. And it's worth just breaking it up with something. Here we've gone again with a glass window, with different types of glass to give it some more depth, a bit more texture. And if you peek inside, you can see the cogs of the machinery whirling around, driving it on. And a little window at the back here. There's doors all over this, and they are actually connected. I haven't done an interior because that's just, well, I mean, who's got time for that? But you can walk literally through it from the back all the way to the front. And then on the top, it's steampunk. It had to be the classic old school reel-to-reel camera on the top, just tying the whole thing together. Our giant Wasp surveillance drone in a steampunk style. And I don't know what the dot wants to do with this camera, but something I'd like to do. I imagine this thing can see pretty far away. So let's power this thing up, and then we can take a look at some of the builds we've done this season as kind of like a mini world tour. So let's give this a press. Starting here at Swampwater with our starter house. Simple design, sort of in an alpine style, but it did serve us well, and I managed to cram lots of storage in, which was really handy. And as we swing the camera around, we have the one and only farm we built on the server, our sugarcane farm. And I wasn't quite sure it would produce enough, but actually it ended up producing too much. So I mostly bone milled it all. And then we come down here to our Asian style pagoda, which connects us to Swampwater, New London, Happy's Place, and then we have the path going up through our little froggy friend. And then as the camera pans up, we have the fish. Something I wanted to build probably for months before I even joined the server, but I could never get the teeth right. And then Mojang gave us the wonderful dripstone blocks, and the whole thing came together. And yeah, one of my favourite builds I've built this season. Next we have our spaceship that was supposed to take us home, but didn't. But I'm kind of glad it didn't, because I've had so much fun here on the server with everyone. And here we are at Brightport with our beautiful lighthouse. And we were so lucky with the terrain generation, and this was before caves and cliffs, but it was just perfect to build this lighthouse and the pathway coming down to our Asian bathhouse, which I did hate building, but I'm so glad I did, because it turned out so well. And my first custom tree, which is the pink cherry blossom. And then we have the robot. Oh, I love this build so much. The episode itself was supposed to be a lot longer, but it was a time when I caught COVID. So it was cut short, but I'm so glad I got the build done. And then we had Christmas, and you can't have Christmas without a lovely little Christmas log cabin. Actually, one of my favourite interiors I've ever done in this. And then we travel to the end with our Enderman farm and a wonderful cover-up job, completely functional and also beautiful. And then after Christmas, we travel to our jungle area with our starter house part 2 and our spooky, scary power station. And then as we come around the back, we've got our seaplane on the river there. And just in the background, you can see Terek's wonderful tree that he built next to the cantina. And alongside that, our River Cruise building with the souvenir shop and the River Cruise boat at the back, also on the water with the smoke puffing out there. Lots of fun building this. And then as the camera swings around, the final build that we're going to have a look at is our storage room. One of my favourite storage rooms I've ever built, just due to the fact that it's got the water inside, which is something I've never done before, and I thought it was quite cool. And you can see Dave's area in the background. We were actually a lot closer than I thought, but I always have my render distance quite low just to make sure everything's running nice and smoothly. And then our little crane on the side, and a number of Rogers scattered about the island. So much fun building on the server this season, and can't wait to to see what the future holds. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little world tour of all the builds we've done this season. And it sounds like we finished just at the right time, because it appears to be pouring with rain. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm not a weatherman, but I'm sure that rain shouldn't be purple. Oh no, we need to get down. We need the dock. I've got no elytra. We're going to have to jump. Okay, please be water. Please be water. Wish me luck. Boy, am I glad to see you lot.
Come this way. Into the tower.
Arrington. Jess, Peephop.
Yes, you're all finally here. Welcome to the beginning of the end.
Doc, what is this? What's going on?
The Voidwalker is finally fulfilling its purpose. I built this to bring you here, now with some help from some interdimensional friends. I can get back to my world. My beautiful zombie generator, the grains of infinity in the palm of my hand, dark steel, nutrient broth, Enderios, everything I lost all those years ago. And now, thanks to you and all of your generous sacrifices, I can get them back.
I knew it. I knew it all along. I knew you were evil.
You lied to me. You lied to us all. I can't believe you've done this. Why isn't it working? You're a monster.
Do you think I would have told you any of this if you even had a chance of stopping me? Okay, now that's just hurtful.
Doctor, please, whatever it is you're doing, please don't do it. Think about the villagers, the cats.
I can't stop it now. Not when I'm so close. Not after everything I've sacrificed.
I don't understand a word you just said. What's going to happen to us?
This world will be torn to ash, and all of you will be scattered back into the void. And after this terrible price is paid, the Voidmen will...
Doc, void people.
Yeah, void people.
Does it really matter?
You can't just treat people like pack mules.
I think you'll find Lactose is a horse.
Doodle?
Wait.
What about the fan club? Those plushies didn't make themselves.
Yes, that was very flattering, but not really important.
I thought they were great. They're really well made, and we added life-saving qualities.
Enough! You people are idiots. Come on, end of the world, huge exposition. Focus, people, season finale.
I'm sorry, Doc, but wait, was reporter Arrington right? Is this the end?
Thank you. And yes, he was. Where was I? And after this terrible price is paid, the Void people will restore my original world, my modded world. Beta, it's time to fulfill your purpose. Pull the lever.
Beta, please. Don't do this. You
Oh,
know
come
it's
on, Beta.
not
No,
right.
please don't do it. Please.
Beta,
We've
stop.
worked so
Don't
hard
do
on
it.
this. Please don't hit the button.
No,
Please don't do it.
This isn't the way.
Brian, step away from that lever.
No, Doctor, I shall not. The people of this town have placed their trust and faith in you. You are meant to guide them and help them grow. Not lie to them, not show them a world of darkness. I was created by you to assist these people. But you are long lost, Father. You have lost your way. I finally understand.
And we're back here again. At least I can still talk. Oh, hang on, I can still talk. Testing, yeah, I can still talk. What am I wearing? Don't suppose it matters. Wherever we land, I know one thing. It's gonna be awesome.